Hello and welcome back to Larfing Gaming Plays Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I'm your host Larfan. In this Pokemon Scarlet Violet video guide, I show everybody on how to defeat the Alfornada Psychic Gym Leader Tulip. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video guides like this. Do not forget notification bells will be updated and more. This is a Psychic Gym. In other words, Tulip has Psychic Pokemon. So, for instance, Psychic types are strong against fighting and poison, so do not use those type of Pokemon. However, Psychic type Pokemon are weak against Bug, Dark, and Ghost types. Now, this is a level 44 to 45 battle. There's 4 battles in all. If you're 45, 46, you're fine. Now, if you're over 46, you will do well. This guide will go over Tulip's team, then my Pokemon suggestions, the intro, and the actual battle. I will be back after the actual battles are done and over with. The first Pokemon we're about to face is the Farigiraf. This is a level 44 Psychic Type Pokemon. I have my Dark type for instance. It will wipe the floor against it. So this should be an easy fight. So let's go ahead and go over the next one. Next on the list is Gardevoir. This is a level 44 Psychic Type Pokemon. For some reason during the fight, my Dark moves was not effective when I did a test run. So I did switch to my Ghost type. You know this is a Fire type I'm using. It's also a Ghost type too. Use the Ghost type moves like for example Shadow Ball to quickly wipe out this Pokemon. So let's go ahead and get over to Tulip's third Pokemon team member. The next Pokemon is Espathra. This is a looks like it's a ostrich type of Pokemon. It's Psychic type. I would probably say use your Dark Ghost or even your Bug type moves to go ahead and defeat this Pokemon very easily. So the first 3 are very easy. The last one can be a pain. So let's go over it now. Last but not least is Florges. Now this is Tulip's ringer Pokemon. She will terraform it into a Psychic type. You think, okay, I got Dark, Bug, and of course Ghost type Pokemon. I should easily 1-2 shot it. Well, besides going to terraform, she has of course Moonblast. Moonblast can one-shot. What happens during the battle to me was my Dark type Pokemon I've been using throughout the fight. You guessed it. That is a very powerful weapon that Tulip has. If that happens, go ahead and use your other 2 or 3 to defeat this Pokemon. It's not too hard. So you want to make sure you do much damage as possible before Moonblast happens to you once or twice. If it does, don't panic. Go ahead and switch your Pokemon out to another type that Psychic types are weak against. So this way you win this part of battle, and yes, you'll win the day and get that nice gym badge. That's it for Tulip's Pokemon team. I'm going to go over my Pokemons that I did use during the fight. Here are my Pokemon suggestions. Now, this is the Fire Starter one, so if you didn't pick any of the Fire Starter types in the game when you start out, then go ahead and look for a good Ghost type. Now, this Pokemon I did pick was for Bite, which is very good. If I could get the target to flinch, they miss out on a turn. Shadow Ball for a Ghost type move is really OP. Now, like I said before, if you didn't pick the Fire Star, look for a Ghost type, especially one that uses those too, because Shadow Ball is really nice. Now, next up, I use this more often little fellow here, which is Ponard. Yeah, it's a Dark/Steel type, even though it is a Dark type. I'm using its Dark moves and its Bug moves. Yeah, you heard me right. Ponard has some great moves. First of all, it's X Scissors, slashes targets with blade, claws, or if they're like a pair of scissors. This is like a nice damage move for against psychics, of course. Night Slash, Dark type move, really OP. Has a good chance of doing a critical hit. Great way to one-shot foes. Last but not least, my backup, which is Larvsteria. Now, this is a Bug type / Fire type move. I'm using it mainly for its Bug types. This Pokemon I'm using in case I'm in deep trouble. Bug Buzz is damage using sound waves. Also may lower your target's special defense, which is good. Bug Bite, now if you're using against a Pokemon holding something, well, that Pokemon you just use against it, you steal their berry, you get their berry powers or so. Other than that, make sure you look for Dark, Ghost, or Bug types that you feel comfortable with if you don't like my suggestions. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the intro cutscene. Then, of course, the battle. I'll be back after everything is done. Upon defeating Psychic Gym Leader Tulip, you will get your 7th gym badge. If you have 7 gym badges, that means Pokemon up to level 55 will be easier to catch, and it will listen to your commands that you give them. So that's 55 and under. Now, another thing you will definitely get is another TM, a Psychic type one called Psychic. Now, this does good damage, also lower your target's special defense. So here's my final advice before I do end the video guide. Make sure you use Dark, Bug, or Ghost types. Round 1 and 2 is not that hard. Round 2, switch to a Ghost type. Round 3, simple fight, but watch out for a special defense debuff, because in round 4, the Tera Psychic opponent you're going to face will use a very nasty Moonblast. This is it for my Pokemon Scarlet Violet Alfornada Psychic Gym Leader Tulip video guide. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet guides just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a wonderful day or night and do enjoy the view.